political analyst Andrew Lieb with us, and also he is the senior contributor at The Federalist, Benjamin Weingarten, and also a Columbia alumni. Gentlemen, a pleasure to have you both with us.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So just heard Donald Trump speak about what is happening on college campuses, and also Joe Biden's reaction, which many say has been abysmal, very different than what we saw yesterday. Speaker Johnson went down. I have a soundbite from Scott Galloway, who's a professor at NYU. I'd like to play this and get both of your reaction on the flip side.
I can tell you, if I went into the NYU square with a white hood on and said, lynch the blacks or burn the gays, my ID would be shut off by that night. And I would never work in academia again. There would be no need for the words context or nuance. I wouldn't be protected by terms like First Amendment or free speech. I would be out of the world of academia.
Start with you, Ben. 30 seconds, please, and then 30 seconds to Andrew on that, because it does seem like it's factual and very true.
It's obviously true. The campuses have been safe spaces for leftists and Islamic supremacists for years now, and anyone who would dare dissent, the administrations come down on them with full force. Genocidal jihadism is promoted and fostered on these campuses. The inmates are running the asylums, and the fact of the matter is that the administrations are completely cowering in the face of it, and it augurs terrible things for America because it starts with Jew hatred, but it ends with attempts to destroy Judeo-Christian Western civilization.
And we know next week Congress may be looking into Virginia Fox, whether or not the University of Columbia president lied under oath. Also questions about pulling the funding for some of these, like NYU and public universities. They can do that. Also, Columbia could sweep out the encampments, but they haven't. Final thoughts with you, Andrew, sir.
Well, you just mentioned pulling the funding, and that's the basis of Title VI, which is about education discrimination. And Trump in 2019 did great. He said Jewishness is not just a religion, it's a race. He did executive orders that said, hey, we can sue for discrimination, a hostile environment, severe and pervasive conduct. So Scott is 100% right. And there's organizations like Students Against Antisemitism, SAAinc.org, that you can donate to protect your Jewish students, your Jewish neighbors. And we need to protect the Jews everywhere, the race of Judaism, because as Scott said, if you did that to any other race, you'd be kicked right off campus. The universities need to learn, and they learn with their wallet. Bring those lawsuits.
Andrew Lieb, Benjamin Weingarten, I appreciate you both, and I know that USC canceling and Columbia going virtual is good to protect the safety, but that is not the answer. They should not be forcing people to run and hide. They need to take leadership and decisive action and, get those people who shouldn't be on campus, not out of campus, maybe out of our country. I appreciate you both. Thanks, guys. Come back soon.